Hey guys, in this video we're going to go over 5 tips that you should keep in mind while shopping for a used car. What's up guys, if you're just tuning in for the first time, my name's Anthony. If you've already subscribed, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so number 1. Watch out for the dealer adding fake or phony fees or adding items onto the invoices that are already on the car. When I was going over my initial numbers for my car, I saw that they had added onto the invoice $300 for wheel locks that were already on the car and some kind of detailing processing fee, and they fed me this story about how they have to, clean up the car before they go and put it on the lot and everything, and that's obviously part of their responsibility to do that as a dealership. When something's being sold as is, it's exactly that. It's as is. They shouldn't be charging you extra money on top of that for things that are already on the car. Tip number 2, don't let them change the price of the car after showing interest. After I gave them a hard time about the wheel locks and the detailing fee, I went home and the next morning I saw that they bumped the car up about $500 to $700 higher just because they weren't going to get that extra money. So my advice to you is screenshot or print out the original ad. This way you have a leg to stand on that they actually tried to pull a fast one on you. And this directly ties into number 3. Do your research. One of these is knowing what your car is worth before going to take a look at it. There's plenty of websites out there like Edmunds, Kelley Blue Book that you can plug in the make, model, and year of the car and see what its actual value and what it's going for from dealers or from private sale. So that way you know if people are trying to get you or not. Walking into a possible deal and knowing actually how much the car is worth will help you be a better negotiator when it comes time to talk numbers. A second part of this is actually making sure you can afford it. And I don't just mean purchase it. A lot of people don't actually factor in the cost of ownership like gas, maintenance, insurance. My recommendation is always get a quote before you even buy the car. I did that with my car to see how much 2015 and 2016 Dodge Chargers will be in my area before I even started to look for them, because I don't want to get all excited about buying a Dodge Charger and then realizing I can't actually afford the insurance on it. I'll dive deeper into that one when I have another video about why I didn't get a Scat Pack. Number 4. Might be a no-brainer, but get it on a lift or bring it to a certified mechanic. You never know what's going on inside or underneath until you actually take a peek at it. The first Charger I took a look at, I was in love with. It was the B5 Blue. I think it had the cloth seats. It's 2015, kind of higher mileage than I was looking for. Took it for a test drive and the thing drove great, but it wasn't until we took it back and put it up in a lift and realized how much damage and scrapage was going on underneath. Someone jumped that thing over potholes. I don't know what happened, and you could tell that it was definitely in an accident that was not on the Carfax. That's a big one. So with that Charger I was looking at specifically, there was some staining in the headlights, there was some key marks around the keyhole, some scratches on the sides that I wasn't too keen on, but the biggest concern was the fact that the side skirts were put on with the old clips still attached, which means that they were replaced and someone did some shoddy body work because they left the old clips still on, which makes me kind of hesitant on what else was wrong with the car. So we tried to lowball the guy and he wasn't taking less for it, so we had to walk away, which is something that you have to know how to do. You have to walk away. This coincidentally rolls right into number 5, don't rush. If you have time to buy it, don't rush into getting one out of desperation. I wanted that B5 Blue Charger so bad just because it was the first one I found. It was the first one I test drove after driving them years ago in Providence at the auto show when I first fell in love with the Dodge Chargers. I never thought I would even see myself in one because I thought I could never afford one. I'm so glad that I did not settle for the B5 Blue just out of desperation and get the first one I looked at. I'm glad that I waited out actually to find my car that I have now, because I lucked out with the lower miles, I have the fully loaded road and track package, and I'm in love with the color. The right car and the right deal is out there. You just gotta be patient to find it. I hope you guys learned something from my experience and learned something from my advice. Comment below if you've had any crazy stories of buying used cars. And once again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.